Welcome, my friends, and yet here we go, another Mercari haul, and this one was the first one, I guess, in June, and I guess I'm gonna give it away, I think, in the title because it's just such a cool figure, and I'm just gonna say I got Teedo, guys, boom, and another one where I probably overpaid a little bit for this one, but it's been on my list and again, it's just checkboxing really cool figures from the Star Wars universe. So let's dig in and showcase. So just a nice simple bubble envelope. I'm kind of hiding the other side of it. I did open and I did complete it, so I know that all is well. Came in this. So this is a very standard way to receive the minifigures. And here we go. This is the Teedo. Teedo is now in my collection. Tito's a very interesting character, and I'll look him up in a second. Here we go. Hopefully, you can take a look at him there. It's hard. It's hard doing this the opposite way. There we go. He's got the Tusken Raider, so it's a. I've always kind of thought this is a pretty cool, unique figure. It's on the encounter in Janku, and he's got like the Tusken Raider outfit. So I don't know if that means that he is part of the Tusken Raider, maybe like a breakaway clan or something along those lines. I probably should know my lore a little bit more. We'll set him down there. Um, I did get him for around $9. He's really going online for basically used like $7 to $9, and then like brand new usually $9 to $12. I imagine like Brookfield, Chicago, the Tito's of the world are probably going to be between 10, 12. I don't know. Who knows? These days, some of those figures are now upwards of like, I don't see him being more than 12. There's just not a lot of demand for a Tito in the market. You could say Book of Boba may kind of elevate anything with Tuscan. So again, I had purchased it. I completed it. The seller was what up though Lego. um, he I really think it's funny. It must be a kid because first, thank you for visiting my site. Please follow me, just like that. And I didn't have. He has. Let's see what he has for sale. If you're into basketball minifigures, he's got a few of those. He does have some CMF and Simpsons characters. Prices kind of widely vary. So I would say they're a little bit on the high side. But, he's got a couple. I do have a couple figures that I ended up liking. I just couldn't pull the trigger. I'm limited in funds. This closed out. So Tito, the reason I was able to get him was because I sold the Dark Saber. So I was able to get a Medusa, a Barbarian, a Bomb Clone Trooper, and Tito. So four really good figures for the Dark Saber. So I think I might have gotten something else. No, I think that's about it. So I picked up, so the two of those were CMFs, a clone trooper, and then Tito for that dark saber. That's not bad. That's a good. I mean, you think about a lot of people for the gift with purchase are looking for a really good minifigure. Essentially, I got two decent, three decent minifigures, and one that's more expensive, the Medusa. Right, that thing's like $30 to $50 depending on where you're buying it from. So I thought I did pretty good. And again, the What Up the Lego did a good job. He's got 233 completed sales. Looks like he does some buying and some selling. Maybe does the same thing, right? Selling off the stuff that he's not in use or cares about anymore, and then buys some things that he's really, really into. Which is what I do. So I don't like sell to be a reseller. I just sell off stuff that, hey, it's just gonna sit there, get it out of my collection, get something for it, and then buy. So it's been kind of a great part of Mercari. And you do pay a little bit of a premium, but again, it's going right to the owners and they're using it to buy stuff. So we're all kind of win. It's a total win-win when you're buying from these direct from the end users. You're going to pay a little bit more, but and these platforms do take in some dollars. So I feel good about the pricing. Again, I probably overpaid a couple, but this is another one. I did get. It's funny because at one of the Brick World Chicago shows, I got Unkar Plutt, who's also in this set. I really wish I would have just bought the set. I mean, it was kind of a dumb set at the time, and I was just like, and I just passed it and missed it. But now I'm having to kind of collect all the figures. Although I didn't really need the parts, I just wanted Teedo and Unkar Plutt. So I have BB-8 and Ray. So in theory, I probably ended up saving money even waiting. So you don't always need to buy all these sets like right away. Sometimes if you just want the minifigures, you're good to go. Just wait. I think it was a decent set. I don't know how much. Actually, I could look up and see what the set is currently going for. So Encounter on Jakku. That is currently pricing out at. Yeah, that set's between 40. It's sold 40, like 36, 39, 40, 43. Those are all new. Used, it's going for like 28 to 30. So I saved money. So Unkar Pluck, I think I got for $6 at Brickworld Chicago a couple years ago. He's not a desirable figure, and there's a lot of people selling him off. So there's a lot of inventory, and he's just a random character. And the sequel trilogy is not very well thought of. So those figures have not, depending, it really depends. They're very variable. Some of the figures have caught on huge value and are desirable, but then the Unkar Plutts, the Teedos, a few of them have not really skyrocketed in value because there's just not a lot of demand, and a lot of people like Encounter on Jakku, they probably sold a ton of those sets, and people are basically have parted them out and selling the figures. So there's just a lot of inventory out there, which keeps that price down in that $6 to $10 range. The ones where there's just tons and there's just not a lot of demand, $6 to $10, $6 to $10 all day long. So Teedo as a character, I should have looked him up. Teedo, Star Wars. Shoot. Teedo, Star Wars. Show more. So he's a small reptilian alien scavenger from the desert planet of Jakku. Oh, I guess this makes sense. I mean, Tatooine is where the Tusken Raiders are, but they're basically part of the scavengers. So it's really Jakku's version of the Tusken Raiders, really what he is. Here's what he looks like. So he's kind of like a weaker. Oh, geez, the advertising. Kind of like that. So, pretty good. Pretty good figure, actually, for the source material. That's really nice. So he's sentient, reptilian. So he is different than a Tusken Raider. But, they spoke a language called Teedo speak and worshipped the goddess Rhea. Believe the violent storms in Jakku are the breath of the gods. So, really interesting. So, the origin of them are unknown. They believe that they evolved on just Jakku, or some may have migrated from other star systems. I mean, yeah, that is really interesting. I mean, that's the cool thing about Star Wars. It's such an expansive universe, and there's these really cool aliens, and this is one where it is really really cool. Yeah, look at that. That's the scene. where he showed up, right, in Star Wars. So I just love these off characters. It's just so awesome. I could create like a Teedo camp. You know, I don't know if you couldn't really use a Tusken Raider. I mean, you could use the Tusken Raider bottom, and then you could put like an alien head. If there's like a reptilian head on here, I don't know, but very interesting, and I'm so glad to have gotten this character. Now I've even learned a little bit more about Teedo, and which and that's part of it. Each of these minifigures, when I get them, they all have their own little story, which is why I do these videos, and I keep learning more and more. And this is just more with the Star Wars lore. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me. I got Teedo, and hope you can get your minifigures that you're desiring after, and we'll catch you on probably another Mercari haul soon. I'm sure there's always one. Actually, Brickworld Chicago is coming soon. There will be minifigures to be purchased, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.